Put mine on 77 when I leave the house.
I just love walking into a cold house. I know it's a waste of money.
I don't like it. I don't like walking into a cold house.
Not
I like
freezing cold, but I just don't like it. That feeling of like I gotta go turn the air on.
It feels cold when you walk in, even if the
Compared to
temperature's on,
outside.
like 85 because
Well,
it's so hot outside.
Yeah.
But I know when. So my wife. I usually leave first. My wife leaves after me, and I know when she doesn't turn the air off.
Yeah.
Because I walk in and the vent is like right next to the door, so I walk in with a blast of cold air, which sometimes is good.
Yeah.
But there's other days where I'm like,
Down here, it's usually good.
I don't like that.
Oh, love it.
I hate it. I hate it in a car too. When I walk outside of the Elser and it's like hot, and then I get in really cold cars, it just like immediately I'm like like I go from cold to hot to cold. I don't like it. I want to ease into a temperature.
Yeah.
There's sometimes where I leave the AC off, even though I live on the first floor and I'm kind of shaded from the sun. So naturally the house is at like 74, 75, right? Sometimes I walk in and it's 94 outside. So that 20-degree difference, my body's still regulating. I'm like, I feel pretty good right now. So I'll be in watching videos on my phone, doing work, whatever. My wife walks in at like 6:30 and she's like, it's hot as hell in here. And I'm like, no, it's pretty nice. But obviously my shirt off, no boxers, chilling.
Welcome to Mystery Crate.
Yay!
Yay! We are here.
Such an intimate vibe.
Yeah.
Is this your
in the
first
studio.
intimate vibe?
In this one?
This is
Ever.
No, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is this your first
Time
mystery
doing
crate
in here?
In here.
This is my first time
Oh.
doing it in here.
Okay. So your first intimate vibe in the small studio. Excellent.
It's nice. There's 4 of us today.
This is my favorite one to do it.
Yeah.
Like in.
I do like it. It's intimate.
It is.
And you
like I
were-
can look at you and like really.
I like that
look
I
at
don't
your
have
face.
to turn around to see everyone
Right.
or look through a window.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
I feel like where's Billy been on Mystery Crate?
Well, we usually always do it on a certain
Friday
day where
morning.
Billy's not here.
Yeah.
Because we don't do the Zoom. Like at one point he would jump in when we remember back in the day at the old studio. We would do it
Yeah.
like some people on
Can we
Zoom.
have him? Can we work on that? Can we have him come in here or no?
I'm
Is
seeing
that a
head nods.
possibility?
No, because it's more work for me, so no.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can't give my
What were you
contact
saying? You were talking about something before we started here.
So
His
earlier,
electric bill. And I was agreeing that mine is way too high.
FPNO was like, "There's scams out there." I'm like, "My brother in Christ, you are the scam."
Could not agree with you more.
You guys have a monopoly across the state that we can only buy energy from you. It was weird because in Connecticut, I lived my whole life in Miami. I moved up to Connecticut to go work at ESPN, and they're like, "Yeah, you can shop around for your energy," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, yeah, there's like a bunch of companies that provide energy, and they're pretty cheap.
I love the idea of you having this conversation with someone when it was most certainly like you on Google.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Google's like, I'm Google.
Well, AI before AI. I guess.
So it's like insurance. Like you can like shop around.
Exactly.
Like
but here,
And the
Here
rates
we
stay
get one-
competitive. And here they're like, we're going to triple your rates
Right.
this year, and you can't do
and guess
anything about
what?
it.
Go get your own. Oh, sorry, you can't.
Yeah. Good luck living without
They
electricity.
just own all the power.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right?
Why is that? How come in Connecticut there's multiple options? What's going on down here?
Deregulation of
Don't wanna
monopolies.
know.
I don't know.
What is going on down here? We are doing a special little thing today, but
Ooh.
Tony had a story.
No. But we need to have set the table first, and then I'll
The
tell my
table
story.
is set, and on the
What are we
table
doing?
in our largest, most fancy serving platter is a Mystery Crate AMA.
Yes.
Ooh.
So we tweeted out a solicitation for questions. Most of them are making fun of us
Yeah.
so far, but we might get a
Classic.
couple good ones.
Please
in which
don't
case-
ask us for coffee recommendations in Miami. I feel like that's
I
the
have
most.
some bad news for you.
We already got one. I mean, that's just. I swear that's the most common thing.
Wait, did
that-
you already know that or no? Are
No,
you- were
I
you
always
kidding?
we always get tweeted like, "Hey,
Chris, that was the first response.
restaurant
Literally the
Rex.
first one.
Hey, coming into Miami in a couple weeks. Give me a restaurant
You know
rec."
what? I have an idea though. Maybe we should do like one of these days on Mystery Crate a definitive. When you come to Miami, here's what you should do.
Here's
And
our rec.
Like a guide to
anytime-
Miami?
Stop
yes.
asking us.
Anytime people tweet at us, we just send them the link to that episode.
It's not very nice to me. We asked for them to ask questions. I
you
did
should've
not.
got 'em.
That one.
I was just making a joke. Did not know that was literally the first question that we
literally
got.
the first
I love
question.
that Kirsten is
Verbatim.
watching us and laughing. I feel like I'm in front of a live studio
Yes.
audience right now. This is great.
Well, not to
Stay
be-
there and keep.
I mean, we are good at this.
Not to betray her confidence. Can I betray her confidence? Yeah, she doesn't care.
She's shook now.
Okay, no, she shook.
Oh.
Like I don't care. So Kirsten
Not that she
celebrates her existence every year.
Don't we all?
Yeah, but she calls it her.
Yeah, it's called a
existence.
birthday. Yeah.
No,
But she
doesn't
calls
call-
it existence.
Right, it's her existence party. She doesn't like birthday parties for
That's a
whatever
cool
reason.
way, a little fun way. Change
Right,
it up.
exactly, and it's spooky because it's October and the whole vibe.
Wait, is your birthday coming up? Or existence? day?
Existence, yes.
Happy
Thank you.
existence.
Is your existence coming up?
It's close, yeah, very close. I don't know the exact day, but whatever. Not the point. The point is, at the party, she's throwing.
Oh.
It's a themed party,
Ooh.
and it's a masquerade theme. What do you think about masquerade themes?
Love a masquerade. Masquerade.
Is that like the?
Painted faces on parade.
Is that like the Tom Cruise movie?
Hide your face.
What's the? What's
Oh
the?
yeah, Eyes Wide
No,
Shut.
No, it is not Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes
It's not
Wide
that type
Shut.
of party.
Hey, I was like, my girl Kirsten, let's go.
You didn't get invited?
No. That's okay. I mean, I wouldn't.
I didn't
No,
either,
to the
Chris.
Eyes Wide Shut party. You didn't go? You didn't get
No,
invited?
I would go to like that movie.
It's giving
I'm
Phantom of the
intrigued.
Opera.
Did you
And I
guys
love
ever?
So Lewis gets a fan of the opera mask. I forgot to tell you this the other day.
Lewis definitely watched that
He
movie.
wore
when
it
he was
last
a
night
kid.
on the stream. He
I
put it on
know.
for a little bit.
He
yeah.
wore it last night on the stream. So I tell my wife, I'm like, look, I don't want a stupid mask. I want like a semi-cool mask.
Yeah.
So she orders me one that I think is stupid. And then I'm like, you know what? Lewis got a Phantom of the Opera one. I want a Phantom of the Opera one, but I want mine in black. Like, you remember when LeBron had like the black
Yeah.
mask? I was like, I want one of those.
You would make it basketball themed.
Yeah.
It's like a sexy ass masquerade party. And Tony's like, I'm going to dress up as LeBron.
It's essentially the Dark Knight, right?
You're crazy.
So
An
thank
NBA
you.
player with a mask on would be funny.
It would. So last night,
Rip Hamilton.
she's getting home because she had to work late.
Jenny?
Yeah.
Kirsten.
No, Jenny.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know who we were.
Jenny,
talking
my
about.
wife.
Okay.
So she
I'm
was
sure
like,
Kirsten was working late too last night. She's always grinding.
Always
Yeah.
grinding, yeah.
and she gets the Amazon stuff, and then I open the box of the Amazon, and it's the stupidest mask I've ever seen.
Wow.
And then I
trolling
realize it's the one I ordered.
No!
The stupid mask that Jenny got me is the one that I'm gonna eventually have to wear. The Phantom of the Opera mask came with, I swear to God, guys, like a plastic piece here that goes all the way to the back of the head.
So it stays on.
No, but it has a tie too. It's so weird. It was the most terrible mask. I put it on. I'm like, I'm not wearing this.
Did you take a picture? I
Well,
want to
of
see
it? Absolutely not.
I want to see it.
I'll take a picture later when I go home.
Hell yeah.
I'll send it to you
Send
guys.
it to me.
It's so bad.
But you
It's
can just
terrible.
go to like Party City and they have a whole thing that's masquerade.
Mask.
Guys,
I
I
went
can-
in there the other day.
And you can just put it. Wow, you're too cool to go to Party City, bro.
No,
Is that
bro,
what it
but
is?
I can go to Amazon and it'll be at my house
I
in
love
30
Party City,
seconds.
But you can try them on at Party City. And they have some very scary masks there. I went in there with my dog and she got very scared. I put on a very scary old man mask.
She's scared of masks because she was not happy with the Reaper mask either.
It wasn't a mask. It's actually the Reaper.
Right, but
She's sleeping behind you right now, so
I know.
do not move.
I know.
You're gonna run
I
her
felt the
over.
presence of.
Don't move. Tony, what was the story you were going to tell us about the person having the worst morning ever?
So I was
Because I think I might have one to rival.
really. I don't know. This one's bad.
Lehman's morning the other day was pretty bad.
This one's bad.
Okay, tell me.
So I usually have a set time that I leave my house to get to the train because the
That's
train
generally
leaves
the way
at a
most
certain
people
time.
do it.
Right, but not this person. So I'm running a little late because there's trains that leave every 7 minutes or whatever. So I know, okay, I'm missing the 7:45 train. I'm gonna have to make the 7:51 train. Whatever gets me here like 10 minutes later, not a big deal. So I park in the parking garage. I'm going down the elevator, and from the elevator to where you walk in to the metro rail is like maybe like 25 yards.
Okay.
On top of you, you have the rail that are
Yeah.
going north and south. All of a sudden, the northbound one starts going right through. So I'm like, okay, I've got about 30 seconds that I need to get to those 25 yards, get my key, open it, run up like 3 flights of stairs, and then make it. There's an escalator that's a little bit further, but if I go to the further escalator, I won't make it.
Yeah.
So I jog, I hit a quick jog. You know when you got to get on your horse?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got on my horse, hit the jog, moved out of a couple people's ways, hit the metro rail thing. It opens. I walk
Any
in.
apologies given to people you're running by? Like, I'm catching it. My bad.
No, because they're doing the same thing.
Okay.
So everybody
all
sees
hauling ass.
right. Everybody sees the northbound train. They're like, "Oh shit, we got to get on this right now." So I beep in. I'm walking up. I finally get to the mouth of the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lady who comes flying by me, maybe mid
Same,
30s.
going same direction as you?
Same direction. We're
Okay.
both getting to the thing of the stairs,
You have to go up the stairs.
and we have to go up 3 different like levels of the stairs.
They're
And
high
this thing is
I know, yeah. I
and
know
it's
exactly what
already
you're talking
parked.
about.
So we've got about 10
So
seconds.
the doors are open.
The doors are open. People are walking in and out, and we've got about
My
10
God.
seconds to get up the steps into that train.
And what happens if you miss it? You wait like 5 minutes?
You wait another like 7 minutes, but it sucks because you just missed it and it's
Right.
right
The
there.
worst.
So
I'm familiar with it.
There's a very long build.
What a struggle that would have been for you if you missed that.
The
Like I am,
stakes have
I
never
am,
been higher.
I am
The
living
stakes
and
literally
dying
have
by
never
this
been
story.
So we get to the mouth of the stairwell. I get on my horse and I'm a double step guy.
Yeah, me too.
Because I got long legs. I'm a
course.
double step guy.
I've never been a single step guy.
She takes 3 double steps, and when I tell you eats shit,
Oh,
she
not
eats
funny.
major
you
shit.
have no time to help though.
No, because I gotta get the
Yeah.
train.
Tony.
No. It's like when you.
It's every person for themselves at this
It
point.
is.
Tony.
No. Hi, Willow.
It really is every person for themselves, though.
Willow's done with this.
Yeah, she's.
She was the woman who
Can we
fell.
Can we get a shot of Willow here? No.
There it is. I got it on
There
my
she
phone. It's
She's
right
ready
there.
to go home.
She's confused about the
She
about
needs
the
to know
window.
what's happening on
She
the other
knows
side of
that
the
someone back there was dressed as the Reaper a couple days ago.
She's
So
like, "Where
she's
is
like,
this
I
guy?"
know who you are.
So
She-
she
shit.
face plants.
And you didn't stop.
I look over, but I hear the of the doors,
Oh my
and I'm like,
God.
I can't stop. I gotta keep going.
Is she
I'm sorry.
okay?
So
Do you
listen,
at least hit her back with an insincere, "You all right?"
nothing because I'm catching my train.
Someone
should
I'm
help
getting
her.
on my- no, there's nobody else. It's just me and her. So I'm on my horse. I'm flying up these stairs. Right. I
Do
gracefully
you at
make it
least
to the
say,
top.
"I'll hold the door"?
No.
Okay.
Listen. So I get to the train. I slide in.
Yep. Are we still on a horse or no?
No, we were on the horse. So
Okay.
now when you get off
He's
that
sliding
horse.
now.
Yeah, now we're
Well,
sliding.
no, you slide in, right? You get off that horse. You're like,
Yeah.
you can be super in shape.
Yeah.
This is what I've
If
noticed.
you get on your horse,
Not only that,
Yeah.
when you're climbing up stairs, you
Stairs
can
are
be as
crazy.
in shape as you want. You climb upstairs, you're getting winded.
The stairs will humble you. Yes.
Always. So I get in, I sit down, and I'm looking at the door. Finally, the lady walks up, probably battered and bruised from falling off
the door's
stairs.
shut just as your face is smiling.
The door closes as she's walking up, trying to run to the door.
Dude, you're a bad person.
It's not me. There's
You're
no
a
way
monster,
for me
dude.
to hold the door.
There was not a single thought that went into your brain that was like, I should hold the door for
I
the lady
can't.
that
You
just
can like
fell.
I
you
can't.
can't flag them and be like, "Hey, wait a
No,
second!"
because
Like,
the problem is I'm at the end of
somebody
the train.
fell. Hey, just start
You can't
making a
hold
bunch
the
of
door
crazy.
open?
No, you can't. That thing
How-
will chop your hand off.
No, it won't.
Yes,
There's
it will.
safety
There's a reason they say
mechanisms in place.
stand clear of the closing doors, please. No,
Excellent.
It's not gonna
it would not chop
crush
your hand
somebody.
off.
Pass me that. Here.
All right, we get a little drawing design.
Yes,
here.
we know
Here
how
go.
doors work, Tony.
Brother,
Please do
it's
not.
not the
Let's take-
door.
let's take Tony's
It's not the
paper
door.
here.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so the way that the Metro
Hey,
Rail
it's
works.
Danny. Let's go. I mean, geez, what are you doing around here?
All right, I'll do it here. Here we go.
There
Is
we
that better? All right, so we've got the tracks going northbound
This is a terrible picture.
and the tracks going southbound, right? So we got
It's like
northbound
drawing
going
the
this.
play for us.
N is for north. Yep. S is for south. Got it.
Just so you guys see it.
thanks for the arrow.
This is where people stand, right? So the conductor of the train is here,
Yeah.
clearly.
I kind of got it when you said you were at the back and he was at the front.
It's clearly here, right in the front. So there's no way for me. Let me see where.
you just got to act like you're panicked.
No, but-
hey, I need this delayed
the
20 seconds.
Chris, the train has 17 carts, and the guy that's at the front is not looking
just
back. He's
lay
looking
down
straight.
in between the gap.
I can't.
Lay down in front of the train.
It's too far.
This lady
It's
would've-
like a football field of me running to try and get the conductor.
Would this lady have done more for you if the roles were
Absolutely
reversed?
not. Absolutely not. She would have done the same thing,
If
which is
you
watch the
fell
doors
and ate
close
shit,
in her face.
I
So
would've
she didn't make
laughed
it.
So hard.
She didn't make it. The doors closed in her face.
How old was this person?
Did you do the fake
Mid-30s.
elevator thing where you're
No,
like,
nothing.
"Ah."
I did nothing to help this lady, and I feel bad. I did absolutely nothing. But you know what?
Only feel
It
bad
doesn't
because
seem
they
like you feel
started
bad.
I made the
shaming you
train.
5
I
minutes
made the
ago.
train.
It doesn't seem like you feel bad, if we're being honest.
I sat at the edge, so there's chairs that sit like facing the door. So I sit down, whatever. There's nobody else.
Did
on
you
the
start
train.
like laughing to someone else? Like, this lady just ate it, bro.
No, I was laughing to myself. Like, damn, I can't believe she just ate it. I didn't do anything to help, but whatever. I have to get on this train. And I'm looking, and the doors are closing. She's finally getting up the steps, kind of hobbled. And then I'm like, oh my God, she's not going to make this. The doors are closing. Boof. She hits the door twice, and I'm like,
She hit the door?
And
the
you
door.
acted like,
Oh,
yeah.
And then right after she hit the
you-
door,
I
the
wanna
zombies
When
engulfed
you,
her.
had,
It
when
was
you were
over.
alone for that ride, when it was done, like, you're like, all right,
was like,
I
oh, this is
made
gonna
it.
be great content.
She didn't. Like, was there any part
That was
of
your
you, like,
first thought. This is gonna be great content.
yes. I wrote on the sheet. I was like, hey, you know what? My sheet that I have to
if
remember
she was
content-
on Mystery Crate, that would have been a good. Like,
I
you
think
should.
Lee's morning might be worse.
Dude, then falling in a stairwell.
Depends how hurt you are.
Then that lady
getting hurt, hobbling up the steps,
having to wait 6 minutes for a train. Man.
but with the embarrassment of I fell down the stairs and then the door closed in my face.
I'm gonna get home today. My mom's gonna be like, "You won't believe what happened. I fell on the escalator, and then
Wow.
this dickhead wouldn't open the door for me."
What? Hold on. How do you want me to open the door?
He had his name on his sweater.
And
No, I wasn't
everything.
wearing the sweater.
Oh my god!
I wasn't wearing the sweater. It was hot. How do you want me to open the door, Fuentes?
Dude, I'm my fake mom is telling you didn't open the door. I didn't say you didn't open the door.
but I
Obviously,
ride
you're not gonna open
Brightline.
the
How
door.
do I open the door?
I ride Brightline. It's a different train, obviously, but like it's the same type thing. It's like you have a couple seconds to get in and out, but there's employees there where you can be like, somebody fell.
No,
Wait a
There's
second.
no employees at the Metro
Hold the
Rail.
door open. It's not gonna.
Yeah,
close
it's not
on
gonna
you.
crush
It's like
a
an
human being.
elevator, dude.
They
Yeah,
are
it's gonna
built
open.
for safety, so they don't crush people to death.
Not
Why do
that
you think
one.
New York subways are always late? It's because of that. Like,
It's different, dude. Not the Metro
There would be
Rail,
a
bro.
crushed arm daily if New York.
Dude, there's
Arm,
no
leg,
there.
neck.
Nobody works at the Metro Rail. There's the people that stand
also
the security
true.
guard
You're right.
that
You're
stand
right.
in the
Is
front.
there no one driving
I'm not
the
arguing
thing?
that.
Yeah, but again, it's a football field ahead of you, so
And they
I
don't-
can't
and they
be
don't
like,
care.
Yo!
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't
But your
care,
big
man.
L, if
Stick an arm out.
if
Nah,
you being a good person
impossible.
burns in your face, you have to just wait 6 minutes for a train. Like worst case
Correct.
scenario.
Correct.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
But who wants to wait 6 minutes? That lady hates her day because she was 6 minutes
If
late
you
there.
had to wait with her though, because you also missed it by a second, that would have been hilarious.
Yes.
After you didn't stop and help her.
Yes, but that's why I had to get on my horse.
That's hilarious.
I had to get on my horse, man.
Do we want to
Imagine-
do Lehman's Day or take our first AMA?
kind of want to
First
hear.
day.
I want to hear
First
Lehman's-
AMA. I kinda
wanna
wanna hear
Lehman's
Lehman's
Day.
story.
I thought, yeah,
all
we
right,
could-
all right.
yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you Lehman's Day.
All right.
He's a fisher person, as we know, loves to fish.
Mm-hmm.
Ordered something for like fishing, not an important thing,
Right.
but a little item from
Yeah.
like a jig, a lure. What is he?
something like that, like a little lure,
Little something.
little bait. Who knows? It's a shrimp.
Pick a thing. Yeah.
And it was missing in the mail for like a week. But it
The
was
worst.
wasn't an important thing. So he's like, should I just get a refund? I don't know. So he went to the post office and they were like, oh, it's at the post office annex. You have to go now to this other post office and it's
hate
not
that.
open right now. So then he waited till a morning. He didn't have to go to work early. Went first thing in the morning, opens at 8. Showed up at 8 and they were like, ooh, sorry, we actually don't help customers until 9. And he was like, but you're open.
But we're here.
And they were like, that's too bad. So he was like sitting in the car fuming. And I was like, you should go, text him. I'm like, go get a coffee. Go to
Yeah, look at
Publix.
you.
Go like, do
Helpful,
something.
very helpful.
So we went and got a coffee and then they gave him the wrong size lid and the coffee spilled all over the car. So then he went
Pissed
back
off?
to the annex and he was pissed off because now he wasted coffee, which coffee is very expensive these days. Terrible. Also, needs it to survive. And they were like, ooh, actually, we're not going to help you still. And we don't know where your package
We don't help people till 10. Like, they
so then,
just,
like,
What a grift.
he stayed there for like a half hour, and then finally they were like, "Okay, you should go back to the other post office because that's where your package is." So now it's like
Lee wins.
it's like 10 a.m. and he's been at the post office all day with a spilled coffee in the cup holder of the car, like coffee all over the car. And he goes back to the real post office. 30 minutes later, they're like, "Oh, here's your package," and it's like a $4 like fishing thing.
That is way more annoying than stumbling and missing a train for
And
6
that's why-
minutes.
For sure.
I can't do it with post office these days. I don't know how the mail works.
People
Fill
are
your
unnecessarily mean, by the way. They don't need to be that mean.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's almost like a defense mechanism where you see so many people that are just assholes, right? That like come up to you and they're like throwing stuff at you or like just
Yeah.
being
the
difficult.
Customers probably necessitate
Exactly.
having a layer of
Assholery.
assholery. But
The same thing as
it also
people that
makes
work
it
at the
miserable.
airport. Unnecessarily rude
I
sometimes.
don't blame them though, because people like I go to the airport sometimes and it's just like
People are clueless. Humans are clueless
we've been
everywhere.
doing this for so long. I know some people don't travel a lot, but
But get a clue.
it's frustrating.
Figure it
I'm
out.
Like you can't bring a 6 case of beer onto the airplane.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing?
Dude.
Read the internet before you come.
Dude, when I was in Europe, there were so many clueless people at the airport in Europe. People were just like looking around like, it's like, hey, this way, let's go, come on. And that's why the TSA agents are like, take the shoes out of the bag, let's go.
I respect it.
That
I
I'll never
respect it.
get.
Dude, they need people
It's always
going.
shoes off. It's always computers out of bags. Why is this always happening that they have to yell at you to do it? I don't
But
get
why
it.
are
Take off
they?
your shoes. Let's go.
But they're not catching a flight though. Like I just don't understand why they're
in
so
such a hurry.
perturbed.
I think probably because the line.
Because then the line gets long and they probably
Yeah,
get
but they're
bitched
gonna
at.
be there
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, but still, like,
Doesn't
you
matter.
want the line to be clear so you could chill.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And there's just people that are clueless that just have, it's like their first time flying. And it's
Look,
like, what do I do?
I have a lot of respect for people that work at the post office.
Thank you for your service,
It's a
yeah.
thankless job. I will just say, It is overly complicated when you can't find a package.
No, I agree, and I have a new level of respect for TSA agents because you know what I needed in the Naples airport? Somebody to tell somebody to hurry the fuck up. That's what I needed.
We're not the Giants tackle like calling someone pizza people
No,
right now.
no.
Just making sure
it's just
we're
like
covering
if you're in
ourselves
front
here.
of me,
Thank you, Chris.
and this is your first time traveling in a foreign country, I need you to hurry up because I know what I'm
You
doing,
have like
and I need you to know what
New
you're
York
doing.
energy about you.
I do. I very
Yeah.
much so.
Yeah.
Like I walk with purpose. I do things with purpose. I need things done fast.
You don't stop and help people when they trip and fall.
Correct. A very New York thing.
Yeah.
You could be in New York. Somebody could be lose a leg, fall down with an elevator shaft or whatever. Be like, it's sucker.
That'd be like, just keep it moving. That's his business. Like, that's it.
And that's how I do things.
I've been in situations.
I'm a helper. I
where
help people get
help
up.
in New
You would
York.
help the lady that fell next to you.
1,000%.
Especially a lady, man. That's like.
1,000%.
You know.
Patronize us.
Okay, let's get on to the AMA because we're running out of time in this
Exactly.
segment, and I want to at least do one while Jess is here or Chris is here. I don't know which somebody has a meeting. So the first one's from Nikki Fruin, I want to say, and at NY Fruin, and it says, in honor of Halloween coming up, what about the roundtable discussion of weird phobias or irrational fears? If you're at a Chinese buffet, this one I think is for Chris specifically. Would
Is
you
this
get
part of the same question?
yeah,
happened
but
there?
getting food to go? What are you putting in the takeout container?
Wait, hold on. What does this have to do?
It's a
with
two-part question.
First of all,
Oh, okay.
I never have taken to go from a buffet. So
yeah, why would
That's
you?
crazy. They don't let you do that.
I don't know. Do they?
I forgot
No.
the first question already.
Why is Willow gnawing at you?
Something about phobias.
Willow is like trying to eat Jess right now.
Dude, what is happening?
It's a sign of affection.
I think she wants
So
to get the
who?
hell out of
It's
here.
called cobbing.
Willow,
She
do it to
does.
me.
She's been here for
Willow.
3 days now. It's like when I guess like
Yeah, she
certain
doesn't like
breeds
that.
do it. They nibble your shoulder. If you put your shoulder like at her mouth level, she'll nibble it. Yeah. She'll see. Oh.
But the first part of the question. Oh, she did.
Tickle him. I literally just got chills. This is weird.
Girl, you're so cute.
All right, so the first part is irrational fears and phobias for the
Okay,
table.
let's start with that.
Irrational fear.
Irrational fears or phobias.
Rodents. Like a possum,
But
raccoon.
is that irrational or is that rational?
It's
Because
just like
they're ugly animals.
If I see them, like
They're not actually gonna hurt you most of the time.
Rats carry the bubonic plague.
like if I see a possum, I am like jumping on my like
Possums
hood.
are
I'm like
cute.
jumping on the hood of my car because I'm terrified.
They're so
Yeah.
pretty.
I'm like, but for instance, the opposite of that, like some people are terrified of cockroaches.
Right.
Like I'll
just
I'll
smush that
kill the
thing.
shit out of a cockroach and I'll pick it up. Like I'm not like like spiders, no fears.
No.
Snakes, obviously, if it was like a big snake, but like I'm not afraid of a garden snake. I could like grab that and throw that at
Really?
it.
You've done that?
I've if I know it's a garden snake and it's not
Like a
harmful.
black racer snake?
Yeah, like I've whipped many. I've
You've
thrown.
snakes.
If it's like around,
What?
not like I'm not like the snake, like, maybe like twice in my life as a kid. But if I see one, like you've never had a little snake in your house before, where you got to get it out.
I've
I
never touched a
rebuke
snake
you.
in my life.
For 1,000 times over, I
hubba.
hate snakes.
I'm telling you, I'm not
snake
going
in
up to
my
an
house,
anaconda.
No,
Like
I
I'm
get
just
that.
saying, like if it's like a little harmless snake.
Who was it that had?
So fearless.
Yeah, you really are.
No, but I'm
You're
terrified. I just
fearless.
said the opposite though. I'm like, if it's a possum or a raccoon, I'm like literally
I would
running
never
back
touch
inside.
Any snake in my life.
Me neither.
Ever. I'm not
Ever.
going around wrestling snakes. I feel like I've
No, now
painted
I
a picture
see,
here.
Now I see you.
No, I'm picturing like something small.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do like a measurement thing.
Right.
Because it's gonna get taken out of context. This big.
Yeah.
Who was it? I think Billy may know the answer.
I'm not
Maybe
touching a
somebody
snake
in here
that
knows.
big. That's too big.
Who was it in sports that
Depends what you
found a snake inside their bathroom and had to like sell the house? Who
It
was
was
that?
JJ Watt, wasn't
No,
it?
no,
it Water?
it
Was
was
it Mike Trout?
Mike Trout. It was Mike Trout.
Okay.
The most interesting thing Mike
I
Trout's
thought it
ever
was
done.
someone in Arizona.
Mike Trout.
I think he was there for spring training.
I would do the
Okay.
same thing. If I found a snake in my house, I would have to move.
He found a rattlesnake.
Dude,
Like,
Hell no.
you know what?
Scorpions are terrifying too.
The bigger they are, the better though. The smaller they are, the more they sting and they can kill you.
One of the
If you
most
see a very small scorpion, don't
a
touch
scary thing that happened to me, it wasn't scary, but it freaked me out. Was you ever have like a frog right outside your front door? So I like opened my front
Yes,
door
I see
and it
frogs all the
hopped
time.
in my house, and then he sees me, so he's like, he gets
It's like,
freaks
what?
out and he darts under my couch. So all of a sudden I have a frog underneath
the
my
couch.
couch.
Did you
I had
find
to
him?
we had to like move all the couches out of the way, and I had to like put a bowl over them and then like scoop them up and just I chucked that thing out.
What an inconvenience.
I shot putted that frog like 30 feet.
I'm with you on rodents, especially mice, because I had a mouse in my apartment.
Yeah, I don't
once,
want that.
And they don't really like do anything
is really-
bad. Like
I
they're not
hate
really gonna bother you. They won't like,
Right.
carry diseases really. But
No.
they are freaky. Like
Wait,
I'd wake up in the middle
I
of the
hate
night
that
and
shit.
I'd see it scurry by and I'd be like, oh my god! I'd like call my parents. Like,
I couldn't sleep.
I can't sleep. There's a mouse, and it's
Ugh.
like it's not really doing anything.
No, it does something.
But they scare.
I don't like the skit.
crap
Like
out
the
of me.
I'm gonna say a word, but I mean another word. Okay.
Maybe say that word then.
No, because I can't say that word. Not that I can't say it. I don't think there's a word for it.
like that.
The tail of a rat.
love
Follow me
Kirsten
here for a
laughing
second.
Yeah.
along.
The tail of a rat
Yeah.
is very
Like the story?
skinny.
Oh.
But not in a thin way, in like a skin way.
Like
you get me?
It's scrotal.
Yeah, yes,
it's
exactly.
scrotal.
It's a bit nutty.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like
what?
it's scaly.
It's a bit
Why did I
nutty.
fist you there?
It's
It's like a bit. It's like
Because Austin Powers is a bit nutty.
Austin Powers. Yeah.
This coffee
I
tastes like
got
shit.
it.
like
It's his shit.
foldy skin, very skinny.
wrinkly.
That's what I was trying to say.
Skin-y,
That's what I
not
was-
skinny like thin.
Thin.
It's
Yeah.
very skin-ish.
Exactly.
No, we already decided
Yeah,
what it
I'm
was.
just
Yeah.
really paint. I want to paint the picture a little more thoroughly.
That's what I'm saying.
Of a
It's skin,
sack.
It's skin.
Those are balls.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like things.
The way I see you, Jess, in the reflection, you look like the what's that movie with like the floating, like the haunted mansion?
Haunted
There's like
Mansion, yeah.
the head. Like I just see Jess and she's got.
Floating.
Okay, you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so
Hey,
there's
Sammy.
two of them. The first one is, how do we get less Fuentes? One word answer, no.
Wow.
The second
do we get
one,
to answer that one?
no. The second one is favorite sauce at Pollo Tropical or Chicken Kitchen.
I mean that's. Easy.
I mean, it's
only
two
curry.
different. It's
cilantro
different
garlic,
places, though.
easy. Both.
You're a big cilantro
Both
garlic
places.
guy. I know.
I don't frequent either establishment. I
Hold
go
on,
to a
wait.
third
Can we
establishment.
name all of the sauces?
There's
for
too many.
People that are listening because they probably don't even know.
there's
what
way
it is.
too many.
There's hot sauces.
I
There's,
know what all the
there's
sauces
cur-
are.
There's
Oh,
curry
for
sauce.
everybody else, right?
There's a yellow curry sauce, white garlic cilantro sauce.
Curry is the normal sauce. Like, it's the standard sauce that they give you. So you need to go over and above is what you're asking.
yeah, there's also at Pollo Tropical like a guava one.
the guava
Yeah.
barbecue's not bad, but I'm off Pollo
Why?
because every time I've gone, and I want to be very honest, I love Pollo and I always have.
the rice is crap.
The food has gone downhill. The last like 5 years,
Quality? Like Chipotle.
like Chipotle, we were talking about that last week,
Yes.
where all of a sudden it's like,
What's going on?
The
I
rice
used
is
to
so
love it.
clumpy.
with Chipotle
and I don't like
Pollo.
it. Yeah. Have you ever been to Pollo?
Yeah. Well, we get it here too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've had both.
I
I've had
forgot.
both. I like the plantains a lot. The Maduros.
Love platanitos. So I don't go to either establishment. Chicken Kitchen, I'm completely off of.
But the garlic cilantro with like a tostone,
fire.
Oh.
perfect combination.
Fire.
Perfect.
Especially if you have like the green one. Because sometimes the sauce is white. Like garlic cilantro sauce
Yes,
is
I
white
know
sometimes.
exactly what you're talking
But the
about.
green
Oh my
sauce,
God, it's so
crazy.
good.
I've never had the green one.
There's a Cuban place in New York that has like a really, really spicy green cilantro sauce like that. That is so good. I used to get it all the time. My last job.
I'm more of a 3 chefs and a chicken man myself.
What is
so-
that?
He always brings this up, and I get it because it is good, but there's only like 2 of them, so
I know.
and none of them are around
Very,
this area.
it's very localized, hyper local. Do you want this back here?
No.
Sorry. It's very high. It's Chicken Kitchen, but elevated. Like much more elevated because they actually give you chicken. Where
You don't
Chicken
need
Kitchen,
3 chefs to make 1 chicken.
Chicken Kitchen doesn't give you
Feels
chicken.
inefficient.
they give you like
inefficient.
scraps, dude.
I hate
Scraps of
when you go to
chicken.
Chicken Kitchen. He'll
And they
take
take out
he'll
the
take a
little bowl.
beautiful big breast.
Yeah.
And it's like so big. I'm
Talk
like,
to
this
him.
is gonna be great.
Hell
He chops
yeah.
it up every way possible. I'm like, give me all that chicken. It takes this little like shot glass,
Yes.
scoops up like
Yes, like
1/5
pieces.
1/5 of that chicken breast, and then he throws it on there. And I'm like, all right, extra chicken, you asshole.
Okay, thank you.
He's right. Same thing with Chipotle though.
Like, what are you
Point
gonna
made.
do with that extra chicken?
Right.
Like,
To the next
Give it to
sucker.
the next sap.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why 3 chefs and a chicken. I'll take you to one day. And they give you like 2 breasts of chicken and they cut it up and they put it in. The thing is so
I mean, it's
heavy.
probably $19 compared
like
to like
$17,
compared to like $11. Or
Yeah, it's
whatever.
like $17. But they give you 2 pieces of huge chicken.
Oh, yeah.
And then the trick
The
is
sauce.
Not only the sauce, I tell them skin on, please. And they leave that crunchy skin on top.
Oh, we're getting the
I'm more of a fire
The
honey
yes,
mustard guy.
Kirsten is loving
yeah.
mystery crate.
Every mystery crate.
We should
just
have like a
an
live,
energy behind us.
mystery
a
crate.
live taping.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I mentioned that last
Where?
night on the
stream?
2 nights ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I should say on the stream that I've been wanting to do a live mystery crate, like just how we do the big show, just in there live,
an
and we just
audience?
haven't done it. Yeah, I mean, well,
Like,
I have
how
to.
would we-
I don't want everybody to talk about it because I know people might not feel comfortable or they just don't want to do it or whatever. So, but
What about
the
a live
idea's
show
out there?
somewhere? Huh?
Right, right.
But
That's
just
a little
mystery
bit
crate.
more of a lift.
And we
Yeah.
all get to stay at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
But we, like
Wow.
I'm telling, but this is just a venture we do.
Yeah.
Like we're not cutting like
us
nobody
four?
else in there. I'm just saying like DK. Like this is our
affiliate?
thing. We
Yeah.
get the profits.
That was
baby.
actually one of the next questions. Was any more live streams coming soon? That one's
Any more
coming
live
from
streams? Well, the
Milano.
MMA Hangout's always live streaming whenever we do that. But as far as live streams, me and Juju Sunday Night Live. Also live streaming.
constant live streams. Basically, is what we're
So
saying.
yeah, I mean,
So yeah, we have a bunch of them coming up. have a bunch.
Any other questions?
Content machines.
Someone's asking for more Juju Gotti energy, which
I
I would
agree.
love to have. you guys aren't really the wrestling guys. Someone asked, who's your favorite of all time? I don't know if you guys are really tuned into
Khabib
that.
Nurmagomedov.
The Rock.
The Rock was a good one.
Tony's not.
Yeah.
I get it because
He's a wrestler, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler.
What are the lyrics that Poppy sings for Stat of the Day?
Stat of the day.
Stat of the day.
Stat of the day. It is the stat of the day. Stat of the day. Stat of the day. It is the stat of the day.
And then he does it again and longer.
Yeah, and then longer.
And then he goes.
Stat of the day. Stat of the day.
Let me tell you, I put the long stat of the day together.
Box plus minus.
It was such a long night for me,
A labor of love.
dude.
Is that one of those things you look back on and you're like, yeah, that's fun for everyone else. I hated that.
That sucked,
You were getting like 3 a.m. like Method Man sending in shit.
dude.
What was the most like ill-timed thing you got sent?
Yeah, I remember running it with Mike and being like, Mike, what do you think? And he's like, oh no, there was one that was like, where's Trick Daddy's part? And I was like, nobody put me in contact with Trick Daddy.
How
I
many
have
different
no
group
idea.
texts did Dan does this move
to be thousands.
where it's
A
like
lot, yeah.
Dan putting a group text with Tony and like Method Man and being like, hey Method Man, this is Tony. He's gonna whatever you need.
Yeah,
He's got it.
He and the thing is, Meth. Shout out to Meth. Love Meth.
Hell yeah.
He
Method Man.
Isolate
Method
that.
Man,
Can we
yes.
isolate that?
My bad.
Put it
Sorry
on
about
social.
that, yeah. So he
Kirsten loved that.
texted
too.
back and was like, yo, yeah, here, I got you. And then he did a video of himself rapping whatever it was, but I needed better audio quality and I didn't have the fortitude to tell him like, yo, I need better audio quality. So I just
You're just like,
let it ride.
this will work.
I just downloaded it. Yeah, I was like, all right, keep it rolling.
Stat of the day.
And it was the day before you guys ended up leaving ESPN. So that Monday, we did it.
Why'd we leave ESPN?
I don't know. Tuesday, you guys were gone, and then I was still there like, all right, what do I do?
Well, all right. All right. The next one comes from Connor Houston, I think it is. So it says, if we were all individual mystery crates, similar to those in the movie Madagascar, who would be the longest survivor after being washed ashore?
Can you explain what that means?
I think he means if we were all stranded on like a deserted island.
No. I know what they're talking about.
Individual mystery crates is where
So
you
no.
lost me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Madagascar,
Yes.
the idea is they're all on a shipping boat. They're getting shipped back to Africa from the zoo, right? But then something happens. All the crates that the animals are in go overboard, and then they end up washed up on Madagascar. So I'm guessing what the guy's asking, or the girl's asking, whoever it is saying, if you guys were in individual boxes, who would last the longest? Is that what it is?
I think it's just who would last the longest on a deserted island, like if we were
Read it again.
all there together.
Read
That's
it
what it says. It says, and I gotta find it. Hold on. It says, if you were all individual mystery crates. I don't know why we're called that, but
Like
similar to
shipping
those,
container?
yeah, similar to those in the movie Madagascar, who would be the longest survivor after being washed ashore? So if we all got stranded on a deserted
But are we
island,
together or not?
What would be like
don't know.
if you had no prep for it, obviously, and you're all of a sudden right now you're on a desert island and you're realizing, oh my god, I might have to survive here by myself
Right.
just until.
I would die of sheer panic.
What would be your first thought of like, I'll eat this?
My first thought would actually be not eating. My first thought would be, where do I find clean water? And then I'd have to go find either coconuts or a way.
Assuming
to
you're on
gather
some island,
rain.
so you have like salt water only at your disposal.
I'd have to figure out a way. Oh
Can you just drink salt water?
no, God no.
Oh my God,
Big
no.
mistake.
I'm
You
just
would
saying.
die
If,
if you-
Yeah,
my
you're-
point is
you're
if
outta
you're
here.
in that spot where you don't have fresh
You would
water,
die
like
instantly.
no,
You
you
would die
can't.
instantly.
It really messes up either your liver or your kidneys or something like
Makes
that.
you
It's just-
thirstier.
It's the salt and the iodine. You can't do it.
It really messes you up. So I think what you can do is I'm trying to think of what show I saw where you take seawater
Tum tum.
and then you put it.
Am I going to end up drinking my urine?
Yeah,
Is that like what we're
maybe.
doing here?
That's
might.
that's a
Yeah,
part of it.
And
for
what
sure.
Tony's getting at is the charcoal and sand thing.
Yeah.
That's how you like make clean
Filter it.
water. Yeah.
Right, correct.
What about coconut water?
But I
what
can't
if you don't
Google.
like
I can't
coconuts?
Google any of this because I don't have internet on
That's
this island,
why
so I am royally.
You're happy. That's why you're happy with. You're happy to be there with me and Tony.
Chris would start guzzling ocean
own
water.
piss.
Ocean water. Be like,
No,
I'm good,
that wouldn't
dude.
be the first thing I would do. But I'm just saying, like,
is like, I
I
can
would
drink this,
want to
right?
do that before I'd want to drink my urine.
No, urine still.
Like, I would think I would give it. I'd drink like a sip and be like, all right, this isn't gonna work. Of the water, I'm saying,
Right,
like,
right.
But I don't, dude. I would be screwed. I have no idea what to
You'll
do.
die. Do not drink
I
the salt
would
water.
be
Yeah.
so
It would cook you.
upset.
Yeah,
From inside out.
I would stink.
I would literally cook from the sun.
You got to find shelter.
Yeah.
You got to figure out how to go to
I
sleep.
would be
I'd
so
try to
scared.
find a volleyball.
Yeah.
To have
Is it an island that you can walk around, or is it a huge island?
How the hell do I know? It's just
Oh,
a
you're
question.
the guy saying the
Yeah,
question.
I don't know. I didn't even watch Madagascar.
Me neither. My sister used to live there though.
Really? Did you visit?
No, too far.
It is
Never
far.
had enough time off work to
Far as
really.
balls.
I'm dreading my Japan trip because of the flight.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
I know, and there's
Japan's not that. You can take a.
18 hours
Yeah, it's far.
unless I do like the.
Isn't it 13 from like Atlanta?
That's-
Am I wrong?
I don't. That's how
You
I'm
have to
going.
be
I'm
wrong.
going Miami to Atlanta to
You
Tokyo.
have to be wrong. There's
It's
no way
probably
that's
18
13.
including your layover. I don't think it's longer.
There's
than
no way it's
13.
13 from Atlanta.
It-
There's
it's
zero
impossible
chance.
because it was like 9 or
not
10
it's
from
not
Portugal.
18
It's
hours.
11. It's 11 hours from Seattle. I went.
Hold on, I have the internet.
Hey
Hold on.
Siri.
Yeah, but it doesn't add that much time to go from Atlanta.
I went from Miami to Seattle, which is
Right.
like 6 hours.
Right.
Seattle to Japan,
Was
which is like 11.
Yeah, but if you leave
But there's
from
no way
Atlanta,
Atlanta-
once you get like to altitude, they're not tacking on the full amount of time it takes to get from.
Kugler just
hear you.
informed me that he went from Miami to LA, which was 6 hours. Oh, no, he said it was how long?
From LA to Tokyo is about 9
LA to Tokyo was 9 hours. So
Can you
from
say
Miami to
into
LA
a mic,
6.
perhaps?
He is
So
actually. That's
he
just how
is.
he
That's
talks.
how he talks. Yeah.
The low talker.
Yeah.
So 15
So
hours.
15 hours, and that's just a brutal amount of time to be in a plane.
Yeah, it's
I
a
think.
long time.
And you're going to be like, obviously, a coach.
First of all, that's fucking rude.
No, but
I knew Fuentes would get pissed
What does he show?
at the obviously coach.
you're not dropping 20 grand on first class. See,
I flew.
I'm not, but I'm
coach
going Comfort Plus.
in, on a
Ooh, see?
14 and a half hour flight once, and it was very long.
I did it to Rome, Philly to Rome. I did
That's not
coach as
14
shit.
That's not 14 hours. That's like
I'm
9,
at 10.
10.
How many movies did you watch?
Watch a couple. By the way,
How many get up and just walk around laps?
not as many as I should have, and my back's
Do
paying
you have
for
compression socks on? Oh,
No.
look who it is.
it. Who was it?
Blur.
Classic Cougs.
I have.
Freddie Kugler.
He's actually still talking.
Ooh, that's good.
Freddie Kugler's a good
That's
name.
really
Whoa.
good. I have something that I don't know if I'm ready to talk about.
Oh.
So I don't know if
Let's
I want to
find
say
out.
it.
We'll do it in 90 seconds.
Oh, okay. Do we have another question?
No.
Oh,
Go ahead.
so then I'll just say. it
I'm
right
ready
now.
to hear it.
I'm ready.
So I figured out a way
Yep.
to backdoor internet onto your phone without paying for it. Well, you have to pay for it, but
This is the most
without
Ton-
paying
this is the
for it
most Tony
twice.
thing ever.
So when you're on an airplane and you pay for Wi-Fi,
on a plane,
right?
okay.
On a plane, where you pay for Wi-Fi, you got to pay $30 or whatever it is for the flight, right?
No.
But you get it. What do you? How much is it?
On Delta, it's free now.
Sometimes it's like $8 for flights. Maybe you're talking about like overseas.
Yeah, like
a long
whatever. The flight that we took,
$30.
American, was like $30, whatever.
Sure.
So what you do is you get it on your computer, and then you plug in your phone, and then you type it on your phone. Allow a connection to computer for Wi-Fi, and then you connect your phone to the computer, and you have Wi-Fi. It like transfers over. You get me?
Okay. That's like.
You get me?
Isn't that? I do get what you're
Okay.
saying, but like.
That's not,
I
like,
don't think
illegal,
you're
I
like
think.
cheating. I think that's like the
You
airlines
paid for
let
internet,
you
so
do
you
that.
get internet.
No.
Like
no,
I've
because
noticed on United flights, they let you transfer it to your other devices.
maybe it's just an American thing.
You pay for internet, you get internet.
No, man. No,
you
because
used
Sounds
to-
like
you
you
used to
paid
have
for
to
internet
buy it
and got
on
it.
every
you used to have
device.
to- you used to have to buy it on every device, but
Yes.
I don't think you're cheating the system. I think they just allow you to. They have the
Like not
technology
everyone
to do
has the
that.
cords to connect their phone and their laptop. If you have it,
regular
I
cord?
think you can log into your account and it will. You can use it
No.
on either device.
No, we tried. Didn't work.
But isn't that exactly what you did?
No, it's not. I connected it to my computer.
Like
did
with
a
a
couple
cord.
things. You know
You're
when
saying that's the only way you.
you know
can
when
run it?
you know when your grandma asked you to change from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2 and then you end up being like Oppenheimer because you changed it. That's kind of how I was with my wife.
hold that thought.
don't,
We'll be right back.
Enjoy your meeting, Cody.
Why are you just putting that on there?
Tony didn't laugh at the lady that
Nope.
fell, but he didn't help her up and then watch the doors close on her face.
You're an asshole.
Wait, like 4 or 5 people in this room? The
Yeah.
control room
Right now,
plus
we have
me and
6 of
Roy.
them,
Let's
yeah.
take. Everyone has to raise their hand. Yes or no.
Okay, yeah, Lewis is
Was- I know
floating
where this is
around.
going.
Was Tony
I'll tell
an
them.
asshole? Roy, yes or no? Okay.
Roy doesn't even know
me,
the
Roy,
story.
Danny, yes.
I don't have to know
Danny,
the story.
yes.
Kirsten,
Was
say
Tony
no?
an asshole,
Was Tony an asshole?
Kirsten, for not letting the lady in the train?
I had nothing to do with it. I couldn't
Raise your
let her
hand.
on
What
the
if
train.
it were you?
Raise your
Okay,
hand.
she raised
Boom,
her hand.
Kirsten. Jason, was Tony an
Fuentes?
asshole for not helping the lady in the metro rail?
Thank you.
Jason says no, he's a monster.
That's one.
Danny GQ, yes or no? Did Tony? I didn't hear the story, but is Tony an asshole? Yes or no? Sure. He says yes.
Okay.
So that's
Fuentes,
another
yes.
one. Oh, definitely.
All
And,
right,
and Lewis
so-
didn't help the lady.
Ah,
What? Oh my
Louis,
God.
That's 7
Lewis
to
here
2.
is a Tony sympathizer. That's not. He doesn't count.
majority rules on that one, man.
Yeah.
See,
We
but
don't need
there's a
time. We
lot
don't
of
even need
context
Lewis.
missing from a lot of the people in that other room.
The context
Here's the
is
problem.
your train would have just been 5 minutes later than it was if you had.
Right, so
stopped
you
and
want me
helped her.
to now get off the train that I'm boarded?
No, you
to let her on?
should have stopped when she fell and ate shit.
No, but that's not my problem. Respectfully,
It's not, but you could be a human being.
Where is the line? Like, if she were actually like really hurt and like sprained her wrist or was like bleeding or something, would you have stopped or would you not have noticed?
So the thing is, remember, I was on my horse, right? I think that's the part. That's the part that we're forgetting here. So Roy, I'll tell you.
Does that change your vote, Roy? That he was on his horse?
No. Being on the horse does not matter. You can get off the horse.
No, I couldn't get off the horse. So Roy, I'll tell
on
you
the saddle over here.
Roy, I'll tell you the abridged
Saddle
version.
down.
The Metro Rail steaming, okay, flying by me. I need to make it. It's 30 seconds before.
It's a boat now.
Right. So it parks. I'm at the foot of the stairwell. This lady runs by me, almost getting in my way, by the way. Almost getting in my way. Because I was about to get on my
She
horse.
almost got in your way.
She almost knocked you down.
No,
That's
not
a
knock me
different
down. I wouldn't
situation.
say that. She just almost cut me off. And then halfway up,
And
she
this
fell.
is what the train looked like, Roy.
Correct.
There was
The northbound,
and then the
southbound.
south.
Right, yeah.
They
So
go-
as the lady fell, Roy, she fell. My competitive juices were obviously flowing. I was on my horse. I kept on going. I was like, damn, that
Tony's
sucks.
acting like he's in a 4x100
Literally.
running the anchor leg.
Literally, I am flying right now.
Without a baton.
So I get into the Metro Rail. I sit down. The doors close. She like limps over, like bangs on the door.
Watches the train. The look on your face is telling me that now you realize the absurdity of the situation.
But dude, I couldn't do anything, man. I didn't have
really
anything
hope
to
she's
stop the
listening.
door.
I really hope she's listening, and I hope she's like, that bastard.
So Roy, all that
Can't
to
believe
say,
they're laughing at me.
all that to
Attending
say,
Tony
it wasn't my fault, Roy. There's no way that I can stop the train. The conductor's all the way at the front. 2, there's no way that I can stop the
You
train
can
door
stick
from
your
closing.
arm
No, come on. That's crazy.
What do you mean? Come on.
Come on, that's
You do it for the elevator.
Yeah, but the elevator I know is going to open. I don't know. Nobody's ever tried to put their hand in the Metro Rail thing.
Not true.
Have you ever
Nobody's
tried
ever
to
tried.
put a hand in the Metro Rail? Have you? Mike Fuentes.
I've done it in New York, not here.
Okay, Miami. Roy hasn't done it. Jess hasn't done it. Kirsten hasn't done it. Danny hasn't done it. Danny
this is what
GQ
you're gonna
hasn't
do.
done it.
You're gonna take
Jason
it home.
hasn't
You're
done it.
Oh, he's
projecting.
standing
You're
up for
gonna
this.
take a
Oh.
video of yourself doing it. We're gonna see if your arm
I'm absolutely
gets cut
not.
off.
I'm absolutely not going to do that. Can you imagine? All of a sudden, I come back and I have no hand because I try to stop the Metro
To
Rail.
help a woman, you would be a hero.
Yeah, and then what?
You would be a hero.
A handless hero.
You'll get
Big
a
statues
3-minute
of you.
package on
WSBN.
Local
I
10
don't
tonight.
want that shit.
Exactly.
Then I'm missing a hand for the rest of my
Kendall,
life.
man, loses arm saving lady.
Craig Stevens over
But
here.
she made it to her place on time.
Exactly. You know what that? Let me not.
All right.
Anyways,
I mean, why bring it up then?
no, because you
Let
know,
him not.
let it exactly. Thank you.
him
It was a good story, I thought. Until
Seven to 2,
Yeah.
and the people that are on the 2 side are right. Sorry. Anyways, let's get a question going.
I haven't been looking at one.
Someone
guy's
asked
not doing his job.
Ciabatta. Yeah, they spelled it wrong. Ciabatta, rye, or I think pumpernickel
I hate
was the
rye
third
bread.
option.
I
You
hate
don't
rye
like
bread.
Rye.
Hate.
It's like too.
Not that I don't like it. I hate it.
Okay.
I loathe rye bread. I can taste when other bread has been next to.
You made Roy laugh so
Roy, do you need-
hard that he's coughing.
Can we get some water for Roy?
I have one.
You have water? You have water?
If the show was a baseball team, what would be everybody's position?
Wait, we didn't pick our breads.
Oh, I like rye.
I like ciabatta.
I like a rye.
I'm more of a ciabatta. You know what? You know what I like?
What?
Pumpernickel from Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh.
That shit slaps, dude.
Is the
what
bread
do you think they put in
Outback
there?
Pumpernickel?
I think it's
Yeah,
the
I don't
same,
know.
but I think
It's
they
like the
put
brown-
But the oat on top of the cheesecake one really.
I think in
Confession?
cheesecake they put honey in it.
Never been to Cheesecake Factory.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never been to Cheesecake
Never
Factory?
been to
That's
Cheesecake
impossible.
Factory.
That's a
There's no
mystery
way.
crate. We're doing it soon.
There's no
Oh,
way.
really?
So down.
Oh yeah. there
Hold
you
on.
go.
How have you never been to a Cheesecake Factory?
The only one like near my hometown was like 25 minutes away. So it was like never.
That's right there.
Never a destination. No, because there were like there was a Chili's like 2 minutes away. I'm not gonna drive to Cheesecake.
Well, there's a cheesecake right next
How
to our
often
place.
did you go to Cheesecake Factory?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, the one in Dayland, it dominated.
Okay.
I was a big cheesecake guy at Dayland.
Yeah,
when I was
Dayland.
growing up. Yeah. Yeah.
I
What do you get there?
Oof. What can you not get there,
Dude.
The menu's like 70
But what
pages
do you-
long.
Yeah, it's too many options.
I'm not asking what can one get
Oh.
there.
I get the chicken and biscuits, or I get the
Really?
or I get the bang bang chicken and shrimp. Oh no, what is it called? It's like a peanut tie thing.
It's
that
like
I get there.
firecracker or something.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of stuff. The Kobe
Firecrackers,
beef
yeah.
burger is good.
Yeah.
Kobe beef burger is good.
Here's the thing.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Cheesecake, what they did post nutrition wave was what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the bright idea of putting the calorie
So
count
stupid.
on the food menu So every time I look at the chicken and biscuits and it's 2,900 calories, I'm like, yo.
So the Thai
So
peanut chicken I used to
stupid.
get, I was like, oh man, I love it. And then one day I looked, it was like 3,300 calories.
But
and I'm
everything
like-
on their menu is like 5,000 calories.
Literally.
and also
Like,
huge,
care.
like
Oh,
big
yeah.
portions.
Like you're going there to
Literally.
have a nice time and order something crazy with your friends, not
Yeah.
to be like, oh, I don't know how many calories am I eating.
But they do have the Skinnylicious menu, which I enjoy.
Stupid.
Skinnylicious.
That's what it's called.
It is a Skinnylicious. He's right. Can't even talk shit. He's right.
Wow.
We got to go. Okay,
Diet
so there's
culture is poison.
yeah, more of a South Beach diet.
I like that take.
Thank you.
It's true.
It should be a lifestyle change culture is what we should do and what we should aspire to.
And
'Cause
the
diets are like-
lifestyle changes. Mind your own business, everyone.
Yeah.
Let people eat their chicken and biscuits if they want.
Delicious.
It's Cheesecake Factory. That's what it's here for. Do you guys get cheese? Do they have cheesecake there? Is that why it's
course.
called
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah, they have like
That'd be
they
false
have a
advertising.
menu just for that.
Wasn't
Yeah.
there like a diner chain back in the day that was like a bunch of pies?
That one didn't
You know
make
what
it
I'm
down.
talking about?
Yeah,
We
you
have
make it
no
down
idea.
here.
Maybe that's just a Midwest thing.
Yeah, we
Someone
don't
look that
know.
up
Yeah,
for
probably.
me.
Yeah.
There's a bunch.
When they just had a million pies in a window when you walked in. That was my Cheesecake Factory.
Pie for
I
you?
love pie.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have that
It
down
was
here.
like a diner.
We don't have really
have a lot of diners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the one in Kendall next to the movie theater,
What
but
is
they changed that to a Latin
Miami
house.
at?
Denny's?
That's a diner.
Yeah, but I think of diners like roadside, like silver.
Yeah, they look like old air. They
Building.
look like old Airstreams.
Right. Am I wrong by that?
No, you're right. That's how I
No,
think
I
of
think
them.
a diner is like a restaurant that serves breakfast all day, that has a lot of nice booths, and you can go and
So a Denny's.
get coffee out of a big
Has to have a good
jug.
chili.
Denny's
Has
is-
good
yeah.
chili.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have,
that's a good call,
that
Roy.
is so true.
And a really
Roy.
good, like,
And they
plain
have
ass burger.
pie.
Yeah.
It smells like cigarettes.
That's the wait stuff.
Yeah, the waist stuff's. Yeah.
Because
Wait staff's
before,
wearing like a nice apron.
yeah,
You can sit at a counter. You can sit at a booth.
yeah.
You can kind of eat there any time of day. They'll always have some eggs for you, some bacon. Some
You know what?
The
I
waitress
feel
is
like-
called Flo.
naturally.
Yeah. Or Darlene.
We were talking
Alice.
Yeah, there you go.
during the stream with the boys the other night watching the baseball game. We were talking about Flo and her
Progressive?
yes, and
Flip that out. No free ads.
her like net worth. And Billy was like, she doesn't make that much money. I'm like, Billy, do you
No, I think she's
understand?
like a millionaire.
Yes,
Multi-millionaire.
her
Yeah,
net
yeah.
worth is like almost like 10 mil.
6.
So crazy.
Whatever, but that, you know that's low.
How do I
Yeah.
get that gig? For real.
I don't know. It's like Jake from State Farm, Flo.
Bleep these out.
If you have
The
Geico,
Verizon-
Gecko.
The AT&T, is that the lady?
the lady from AT&T,
Bleep that out too.
But
she
all of
has
those-
a ton of money.
all of those, like those network, like nationwide
Yeah,
gigs,
campaigns.
you're the person.
Yeah.
So they can't give somebody else money. It's like you're the person.
Right. Well, yeah.
Hell of a gig.
It's was Jared
No, but
the original?
J.K. Simmons is making a bag too from Farmers Insurance.
Yeah.
He's been in there
Yeah.
for like
He's been
10
doing it
years.
for a while.
That's like the going on paycheck. He's like, I'll do a movie when I feel like it. But, you know.
That is so. He's like, yeah, I'll be in an Oscar winning
yeah,
movie.
I'll make an Oscar-winning movie and then
But-
I'll go do
Miles Teller.
Farmers commercials for a year. You know.
But did you run over a goat? Like we got you.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the Mayhem guy?
Mayhem guys.
Probably got a shit ton of.
He's
money.
got-
He
he's-
used to be an actor though.
Yeah, he was on.
he was on
He was on
SVU.
Rescue Me.
Yeah, he was on
not only
SVU.
SVU, he was also
on
in
Arrested
Always
Development.
Sunny too.
Rescue Me. He
He was
was
like a comedic.
Dennis Leary's brother, I believe.
Genius.
I never watched that.
That was an excellent show, by the way.
Good for
Rescue
Flo.
Me.
Somebody in the chat was like, because I said, oh, she was on Mad Men, and they're like, Tony, you're an idiot. Flo wasn't on Mad Men. I'm like, did you watch?
She wasn't Mad Men. She was a small role, but she was in it.
Of course she was in, but she was a very pivotal character at the
Reading
beginning
the
of the season.
chat, dangerous game
It is.
Yeah.
But we like to engage with the people,
sometimes.
No, not
which is why we
really.
do the AMAs.
Tony's engagement was basically just telling a guy, I'll whoop your ass in basketball.
You engaged with everyone except David. Was he not?
No, dude.
Did
Let
he not
me
label his own
let me
name?
be very, very clear.
Okay.
I did not see David's name not one time when I was watching it.
Yeah.
If I would have seen David's name, I would have shouted him out. And I would have told him I'll beat you one-on-one.
Yeah, because Gino, I think no, he didn't. We didn't see it, and then I think Gino came in, dropped 2 comments. We saw them both, so we weren't missing comments.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I have a proposition.
Maybe he was using his burner and he didn't realize.
That's what I said. That he logged into
was
his
like
burner YouTube, thinking that it was his
David
real YouTube.
Damson.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
with you on that.
Sam Davidson.
Ooh. That's a good
Instead of
burner
David
name.
Sampson,
Yeah.
Sam
like
Davidson.
Matt Canada's
Yeah,
burner.
I got you.
Can Manada.
It was like David Football 77.
Football.
I should say alleged burner because I
Football is
I
life.
don't think it was actually
Anyway.
his.
Those are the craziest usernames to me. It's like Fred 1095344649, and it's like, if you're not a bot, how did you
We
come
know
up with
you're
those
Bill
numbers?
Belichick.
Exactly.
I have a proposition. We need to take Mystery Crate on the road.
What do you think I've been trying to do?
Well,
That's true. Roy
That's
did try to do
true.
that.
Roy, you're,
Roy
you're
did try to
thinking
do
big.
that.
I need you to think small.
Come on.
Yeah, I need you to think small.
Yeah. Roy was thinking out of state. Let's try to do like
local.
Flanagan's in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, or how about like Sergio?
I'm not going to Fort Lauderdale. You're right. I'll do the one in the Gables. Nothing else.
Sergio's in the Gables. Let's start there.
Let's start.
Go back to Flanny's with Lucy.
Okay.
That's
she
a
hasn't
good-
been yet.
I feel like
Neither
she
is
could
Taylor, by the way.
dabble.
What?
What?
Taylor, is he still here or he leave?
I think he left.
Guy always leaves early.
Maybe not.
Gotta go dye his beard.
They gave him the Dominican cut, dude.
Carlos
Love
Boozer
that.
ass looking motherfucker.
That's a mean
so
thing to
dark.
say.
Who?
Guy go dye his beard. Yeah.
It was a joke.
I know. Still mean.
We'll ask Mike Ryan what he thinks.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely dyes his beard.
Fuentes,
They're asking if you dye your beard.
No,
not Mike.
Oh no, sorry.
Taylor.
We're asking if Tyler
Taylor.
sorry. It looks like
Taylor?
looks like
the
he
matter
dyes
with
his
you?
beard. I got very confused. A lot of people in here.
Who's Taylor?
Here, you can talk right here, Mike. The disembodied voice of Mike Ryan.
It's weird, Taylor with a beard. I wasn't prepared for it. I've never seen it.
Like
I
Ryan Day's beard.
didn't know he could grow a full beard.
Yeah, he also got the Dominican cut.
It's a dark beard,
Yeah.
but he's also a young man.
Yeah.
So he's also Italian. He's also Italian, and I'm Italian. And as you know, I don't use any foreign substances on my beard.
right, naturally.
Never have because I'm Italian.
right.
So I think it's natural.
true.
If any, I have more questions about whether or not it's a real beard than whether or not he dyes it.
We had a theory that he takes it off and just hangs it up when he leaves.
right next to
I
his
was
keys.
looking for him because Tez Walker just got approved by the
saw
NCAA.
That, finally.
He's at home, dude, doing a podcast probably.
Probably, yeah. He probably reported the news himself.
Yeah.
All right, let's go around the room here. What do you got?
Mike Fuentes.
I
Got
don't-
anything? No.
Mystery crate.
Roy.
Hey.
Hey, Roy, what do you got?
Montgomery and Company. We have R&B singer Jacquees, and because Miami, we talk about Ron DeSantis and Francis Suarez again.
WNBA playoff season, Roy.
Yeah,
Exciting times.
it is.
New team in the Bay Area.
Jess.
Golick and Smitty, check us out. Talked every week. We talk about football. Talked a little bit about football this week too.
Naturally.
And no DNF this week, but next week we'll be back to talk about the Qatar GP and probably Max Verstappen winning the championship.
Does it feel like it's kind of scripted where it just wins every week? Do you guys run out of stuff to talk about, or?
No, we haven't run out of stuff to talk about.
They do find a good way to find like other
We talk,
storylines
there's
that
a
matter.
lot of other stuff going on 99% of the time, but we talk less about like who won the race because it's like, yeah, he won by
Because
20
he
seconds.
always
so
wins.
It's not even like, oh, he won. It's like he literally
He's dominating.
lapped.
Is there like a
It's like the Harlem Globetrotters where
Yeah.
he's just like beating everybody. And it's
everybody
like,
else is the Washington Generals?
Okay.
There's, luckily, there's a lot of other stuff going on.
Okay,
Right.
Check us
excellent.
out.
Check them out. Sunday Night Live with me and Juju Gotti every Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. LeBatard Show YouTube channel after the NFL games, biggest NFL postgame show in the world.
The entire world. Huh?
That's right. We would like you to check that out. Chris Cody, he's got Cinephile, Billy Guild, God Bless Football, Stupidity, whatever else he's doing. Am I missing anybody? Lucy, check whatever
Jeremy.
she's doing.
Lucy's doing
Lucy
God
or
Bless
Goosey.
Football. She's doing the unnamed college football
Gen
segment.
CFB.
Thank you.
Foot
Finally,
girls?
it's catching.
Gen
No,
CFB was not a terrible idea.
Thank you.
except
Is there-
we're both
What is Foot Girls?
millennials.
is she millennial?
Yeah, I think we're both.
I think I know you are.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I'm
she
pretty
is.
sure she is. I think it depends what year define the cutoff.
That's true.
If it's 2000, then yeah, we're
Yeah.
both.
I know I'm like considered an elder millennial, and so is Roy.
Yeah.
We're like at the beginning,
Yep.
and then you guys would be at the end.
I yelled her.
We're just at the point where we can't buy shit because everything's too expensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna live in a studio apartment my whole life.
But also, I can't become a TikTok influencer because it'll be cringe.
Yeah.
But so I thought about this, and all social medias always age up. So it's only a matter of time before TikTok is taken over, and then there'll be
It
another
is taken over. Trust
by older
me.
people. Yeah.
Yeah,
So like,
it
what's
has
the
been.
next one that
This is
kids
kinda
will
like
think is
white flight.
cool? You know, Snapchat kind of just stayed young forever, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
We aged out.
Yeah.
we've changed.
Okay, goodbye.
Hey.